Hello. That is Moonshine Oracle with a midweek hustle. Check in for all elements. Disclaimers are in the description boxes of all the videos because I will not be dealing with anybody's triggered, unhealed bullshit. Get it, got it good, moving on. Lord have mercy, Jesus. Fire signs, again with the identity crisis. Like, it's getting on my nerves. Somebody here just could not stand that somebody was shining in their own way, their own light, just showing the world how they overcame a very negative situation in their life, a very dark point in their life, and they may have gotten some praise for it, and this trips somebody's jealousy and envy off and stuff like that. Like, it's giving cartwheels for social media type deal, like anything for clout. And it's really weird because this is the type of person who is accustomed to being patted over the head and told they're such a good child of God, this, that, and the third. But when somebody who is an other, if you will, and they start doing their own thing, they're showing their own talents, like it really, when an other displays a skill that they don't have, it really does make people feel some type of way, and people are just going to have to learn how to deal with all that. Moving on. Earth signs. Whoever I'm picking up on here is extremely religious. And I'm going to tell you this here now. You cannot make a person come to church against their will. You can't do it. Somebody here may be looking at legal charges for unlawful surveillance, harassment, and so on down that line, or being the reason someone was socially excluded. Like, you know, whoever you are, you know where you are in this and all that jazz. And my thing is this. Who are you to tell somebody to disobey God? Not all who wander are lost. Some of us are assigned to wander, to test how people handle the wanderers. So they're not lost. The people who attack a wanderer, you're the one who's lost. Sorry, not sorry. If you are coming after a person for wandering, you are the lost one. You are the lost one. If you are attacking a person and judging them accordingly for wandering, you are the lost one. I can feel a person cringing already. I can feel them cringing already. I mean, again, not all who wander are lost. God, or like some people are ordered to leave a church or a community by God directly, and who are you to tell them what God's orders are and are not? You are not them, they are not you. Do you have any idea how much blowback you're going to get for trying to get in the way of somebody following God's orders? Yeah, you're going to get your shit rocked. Gonna get your shit rocked. Air signs. Oh Lord, somebody calls somebody a really big opportunity. We're talking multi-million-dollar bag, project, contract, this, that, and the third, right? Somebody here wanted to control something, and they're not meant to be in control. They want to be the admiral of the fleet, the CEO, head honcho, El Jefe, and all that jazz. And the thing is, they're not fit to be a leader. They're not fit to be a leader. They want to come in and be the boss of everybody's project, their work, but they're not fit to be a leader themselves. They're too self-serving, and it's like it's ego and all that jazz. This is the type of person who has had God knows how many years to do something with their life, but they have this vendetta against anybody who works towards their dreams, and they don't get to have a place of control. And it's one of those, if I can't live my dream, no one else can live theirs. And it's just, it's too much. This is the type of like, it's big fish, small pond type of energy, my God. And so on down that line. And it's just, people are not obligated to mold and shape themselves and create a spot extra special just for you. Because there's a short, I don't give a rat's ass about the Kardashians and stuff like that, or at least I think that was the Kardashians on the short I shared last night. And it's about how somebody opening their mouth cost a $9 million commission check to fall through. Trust me when I say I would lose my shit. I would lose my shit. Like, again, it's the person who thinks they're fit to be the boss, but they're the reason big money is falling, like, just cannot manifest. And it's like, bitch, you the problem. Because if that were my employee, you would be fired on the spot. Because you really have to watch who speaks for you and over you and so on down that line. Because what I got from that last night is just like false gossip and all that jazz. And it's just, it has a consequence. It has a consequence. Because if a person had to completely remove themselves from like a community, a group of people and stuff like that, it's because you a whole ass problem out here. You are costing money, you're costing progress, you're costing movement forward, heavy on the finances part. And the thing is, the person that is being gossiped about has never intentionally gone behind anybody's back to do anything to hurt anyone. But this person or group of people running their mouth like karma don't exist, ooh, chances are they've been blocked and removed. Like if the person changed their number, they don't know the new one. If they've been removed from their socials, it's completely justifiable and stuff like that. And a lot of times, like this, like I think we're in the pre-shadow, almost into the retrograde itself, and it's in Pisces. So there's a lot of emotional people right now because they're reflecting on things they've done in the past, things they said or did that really hurt a person or a group, problems they may have caused without meaning to, but they caused them anyway. I mean, you're still at fault. Like, even if harm was not what you intended, it doesn't change the fact that you're still at fault, and you have to own up to it. Water signs. Hearts have been weighed on a scale. That channeling was first for the fire element. This time it's coming in for the water, but it really, at the end of the day, it applies to everyone. It's not about whose chart has what placement and stuff like that. And my thing is this: somebody here keeps trying to cause heaviness in someone's heart, pollute their spirit, break their heart to where they go into villain mode and all that jazz. And my thing is this: you are a fucked up person for doing that. You want someone to turn evil because you're evil. You want someone to go the villain route because that's the route you... Oh, they chose the villain route. That's what this is. They chose the villain route. I'm impressed this bitch is still breathing, honestly. Because I know who this is. Because, like, her name has not come across my radar energetically in a minute. And she did a couple of days ago. And it's like, how the fuck is she still alive? With all the shit she plays with. Woo. And And the thing is, I know she did some things behind the scenes. I know she did. She lit these black skull candles on anybody who she felt might be able to see through her. And I mean, it's child's play, because she was basically trying to distort the third eye and the crown on anybody she knew was naturally that had a gift and all that jazz. But my thing is this: just because I don't say anything, me personally, just because I don't say anything does not mean I don't know. I am quiet, not stupid. And what really annoys me is having to play dumb on occasion. It's murder to my spirit. It really and truly is. Because everybody thinks that because I'm from Alabama, I have an accent and all that jazz, I'm slow in the head. And it's just like, surprise, shorty. Surprise. Now, my thing is this. Can a Scorpio go into villain mode when necessary? Absolutely. Like, I'm in control of myself. That's the kicker. Just because I sense the energy does not mean I allow myself to absorb it. But the thing is, this woman is trying to do magic to force you to absorb it. She's trying to hit the energy so hard and so strong that you absorb it. But the thing is, I learned how to separate a long time ago, I learned how to separate my energy from someone else's. Separate me and ground me. And decipher who and what is projecting. This person worries a lot about unions, relationships, and it's like, for fuck's sake. One thing I hate is being used. I hate being used as bait. Like, I get used as bait all the time for people of this sort, and it's just one of the most aggravating things on God's green earth. Because my thing is this woman she's not a physical trafficker, she is a spiritual trafficker. She is a trafficker of souls. But it also explains why I keep getting like ghost ship clips in my head, and that is a movie that came out when I was in high school. Like, it was one of the rated R films, but the thing is, me being as tall as I am and acting like the more mature one in the group, I always managed to sneak into the rated R films, no questions asked. I didn't have to have show of ID. I didn't have to have a parent. Nothing. So if people wanted to see a rated R film and you were slightly on the underage, you would send me in to buy the tickets. And so on down that line. But, yeah. That's basically what this is. And my thing is, I've been saying I give this coven until spring. Because my thing is this: the more she does this mad magic, the weaker she gets. The weaker she gets. And I said, and I think the problem is the illusion these people are under, that is the timeline they're stuck on. Some of us have jumped 2, 3, possibly 4 since then. The illusion they're trapped in, that is their spiritual jail cell, and they're not going to be able to get out. But I mean, I hate it for this person, because it's like I keep having visions of, like, a year or so ago, I had a vision of seeing this exact same witch with what looked like a bullet hole where her third eye should be. And my thing is this: either she's going to actually be popped off in this manner, or this is her abusing her spiritual eyes and she's been blinded. But it really won't shock me if she ends up with the bullet in her skull, because she runs her mouth like no one else's beeswax. And in this day and age, you'll want to tone that down a little bit. But who am I? What the fuck do I know? And with that, everybody enjoy the rest of your week.